I'm Danielle Eckhardt, local oil painter here in Virginia Beach. So I have a style that's a little bit surrealism, a little bit realism, mostly autobiographical narratives. So I usually paint things that are myself or representative of myself and the way that I feel. Yeah.
And where are you coming from? I heard you just came to Virginia. Where were you
I moved
before?
here about 6 years ago from Reston, Virginia, in northern DC metro area.
Okay.
So my folks are still there. Most of my family's still there.
Where did you go to school? I went to Annandale.
I went to Herndon High
Okay.
for 2 years, and then I switched to a school in DC
Okay.
called the Lab School of Washington.
Yeah.
Pretty small private school there. I got a lot of great opportunities with art. Interning with real working artists in DC and stuff like that. So it was a great opportunity.
That's really cool. And you moved. When did you move down here?
About 6 years ago.
What did you move down for?
I was in a relationship that didn't last. But I
you
liked the
stayed.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I had never lived anywhere else, so I was like, yeah, why not? You know. So I like this area too for its diversity, and even in art, it's a really diverse area. You know, like where else can you have photographers, sculptors, painters, acrylic, oil, all being successful in like this kind of show, you know, and a lot of different styles of art, like lowbrow, contemporary, modern, impressionistic, corporate.
Right.
It's great though. Yeah, it's great.
And what's your favorite part of Virginia?
The whole state or this area?
Anywhere.
I really like, well, I grew up in Northern Virginia. I really like it up there for the diversity. I'm a bit of a city girl, so a little culture shock moving down here, but this area is great too, you know. I love being close to the water.
I was gonna say, what's the difference? The water.
Yeah, being around, it's like a melting pot, you know. This whole area is like super diverse and everything. I really enjoy that about it. So, yeah, you get the surfers, the military, you know, the locals that have been here forever, people that have, like myself, transplanted here, just starting their own roots and everything. So it's a pretty diverse area for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Northern Virginia?
Really politically charged area, you know, being so close to Washington, D.C. Really diverse. There really wasn't a minority when I was growing up. It was equal parts, you know, white, black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, Middle Eastern, Asian. So it's a huge melting pot up there. Cultural diversity is like really diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your family history?
I was adopted actually when I was a baby. So, but my family's German ancestry, and my mom's from upstate New York. My dad's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So they moved to that area. Reston was founded in the early 70s, late 60s. So it's a planned community, and my dad's an architect. So we wanted to get on board with that and help develop that town. So he got on planning and zoning for that city right in its beginning, and watched it grow ever since. It grows really fast every year. It's different when I go back to visit.
Yeah, that's neat. I knew about the planned community, but it's neat that he was part of that and the zoning and everything, because that still is even more so now. It's even more important with how private.
Yeah, it's like a panel of people that kind of get to vote on decisions that people bring to the panel. So it's not like one guy saying yes or no. It's like a group that votes on it, and everyone keeps the best interest of keeping the integrity of what Reston was founded to be in, you know, the forefront of their minds when making decisions. So.
What's in your backyard?
I have an apartment, so let's see. Parking lot? Yeah.
Is there anything else about Virginia that you
Um,
How would you describe Virginia?
how would I describe Virginia? It has an interesting duality going on with this southern part of Virginia and northern Virginia. Could almost be two separate states. But that being said, it is one state, kind of like a yin and yang, you know? So I think it's pretty cool.